One. Hey guys, this is your boy CPL Wong speaking from the Wong Center, and today we're back with another predictions video. It was week 1 of SPL last week. We kinda did well on the first day, only getting energy game wrong. Then the ALG Borg game, I fucked up, I split it. They didn't split. I predicted the LG 2-0. The enemy Noble I also called a split, but the Eager 2-0 versus Sor I did call. So we were wrong on 3 out of, wait, what did we get? 4, 3, 7, 8. We got 5 out of 8, which is pretty good. As you see, I didn't vote because I didn't have the season ticket last week. I just got it today actually. So we're gonna jump into the second week of SPL votes, starting in literally 30 minutes. So I'm pretty late for the Thursday. Completely forgot it was already today, but gonna jump straight into this. Starting off with the first game today, Sanguine versus Novus Orsa. Novus Orsa all Dignitas squad once again. Sanguine squad with Nika. I feel like this might be a split, or it's gonna go to Novus Orsa. Either of these two. I don't think it's gonna be a 2-0 for Sanguine. I think it's gonna be a damn. It's gonna be a 2-0 for Novus Orsa. Energy versus Valence squad, whatever. Energy actually getting 2-0'd last week by Obey. I talked to their manager slash coach, and he just told me that they weren't ready yet for the new season. They hadn't fully adapted to the new meta, and they weren't ready to play the game. So that's probably the reason they kind of got fucked. Valence squad doing really well. As I predicted, they 2-0'd Sangui, which was a really easy game for them. I'm calling the split here. Energy versus Valence squad splitting. Normally I would always go for the 2-0 for Energy. I'm actually gonna go for the 2-0 for Energy still, because I think Energy might have stepped up their game. No, I'm still gonna go for the split. Yeah, a split between Energy and Valence squad, and if they do split or they go 2-0, I'll go for 2-0 again in every next game, unless it's what's the name? Dignitas. Yeah. But then we've got LG versus Noble. Easy call. Gonna be a 2-0 for LG. Noble obviously still a pretty bad team, even though they have MLC. LG definitely getting the 2-0 here. Eager versus Flashpoint. Flashpoint did not impress me. Income played lights out last week. Played really good, really well. But I feel like Team Eager, too smart of a team, too good of a team to actually lose to Flashpoint. Then we have Energy again. Energy versus Elevate. Elevate actually splitting last week versus Novus Orsa. I think this is going to be a 2-0 for Energy. I might still change it if Energy gets 2-0'd today by a Valence squad. I might change my vote, but that is not official. Then Valence squad versus Cyclone. Cyclone getting 2-0'd by Dignitas, but Dignitas obviously being a really strong team right now. I think Valence squad is gonna take this 2-0 versus Cyclone. Cyclone obviously getting a lot of hard matchups here early, which can be demotivating, but it can also help getting better. Then Novus Orsa versus Team Dignitas. This is old Team Dignitas. This is the new one, aka Variety's new team with Variety Zeros. Who else is there? Trixdan, Cuvo, and Arkle. I think this might be the strongest team together with Obey and Energy right now in Europe. So I think Team Dignitas is gonna 2-0 Novus Orsa in this game. Next game, easy call. Sanguine did not impress me last week. Nika's ADC was not extremely hot. And Obey really did impress me. They won versus Energy fairly easy. And they obviously always adapt. Adarexia's always got the new strats ready for his own team. So I'm calling the 2-0 versus Sanguine. Then Eager versus Enemy. Enemy actually surprised me by 2-0ing Noble. I thought Noble had more of a chance. Enemy playing more of a unit game than they used to at the end of Season 3, where they started falling off really hard. But once again, Eager, really smart team, adapts really well, gets their own meta going like half of the time. So I really like Team Eager, very strong team, and I think they're gonna 2-0 Enemy. Next game, Flashpoint versus Memory of Gabe, or Borgt for some reason. I'm just gonna call them MOG. Memory of Gabe, really strong team. Flashpoint, pretty strong team. Um, I don't know yet. Flashpoint might actually improve. It also, once again, depends on the game that Flashpoint plays here versus Eager. If they take a game off of Eager, I might actually give them a split here. If they don't, if they just get 2-0'd by Eager, I could still give them a split because I actually have confidence in Flashpoint that they actually pick it up. But I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. It's so basically what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna give it the split. But if Flashpoint don't take, if they get utterly destroyed by Eager, I'm gonna give it a 2 in memory of Gabe. But obviously I'm not gonna record that. So just remember, if Flashpoint get 2-0'd really hard, if they have no chance against Eager, I'm gonna give this 2-0 to Borgt or in memory of Gabe. But if they do take away a game of Eager or it's a close game, then I'm definitely splitting this one. Just gonna keep it on split for now. ALG versus Noble. ALG actually let me down really hard. They are my boys. Weekend didn't play very well, in my opinion. He just needs to run the Athena and they win every game. Because they have a lot of mechanical skill in their team. Matt Yankee didn't fucking make me happy either. Like, he didn't play that well, in my opinion. But I definitely think Team Allegiance is still the stronger team compared to Noble. Obviously MLC will want to destroy them, but I think ALG might take this 2-0. Even though I think there is a pretty big possibility of this becoming a split rather than a 2-0 for Allegiance. And then the last game, Soar versus LG. Soar getting 2-0'd by Eager last week. Didn't look too strong. Soar, that is. Whereas LG looked pretty strong. Obviously the swapping out their mid laner Xenotronics really helped. Who's playing for them again? Baskin playing for them. I really like the way Baskin was playing. Made a good transition towards that mid lane. And I actually think that LG is gonna 2-0 Soar here. So for this week we've got Sanguine versus Novus Orsa. A hard matchup for me to actually call. I think it's gonna be a 2-0 for Novus Orsa, but might be a split. Energy versus Valence Squad. Could go either way. Could be a split. Could be a 2-0 for Energy. Could be a VEC 2-0. We don't know enough about the Valence Squad team yet to actually decide on that. And either, like, Energy depends on how hard they adapted. So I don't really know. LG gonna definitely 2-0 Noble unless they majorly fuck up. Eager, yeah, as I said, the Flashpoint could take away a game of Eager if they play really well, and Eager doesn't play that well. If Flashpoint does, I'm definitely gonna go for the split for this game, Flashpoint versus Borgt. If they get destroyed by Eager though, definitely keeping this one here on Borgt 2-0. And then Energy versus Elevate. I don't think Elevate is the strongest team. Definitely going for the 2-0 for Energy. If Energy really looks bad in this game versus Valence Squad today, I might actually change it to a split. But I never think that Elevate is gonna 2-0 Energy. Valence Squad versus Cyclone GG might be a split, but I'm opting for the 2-0 for Valence Squad. Dignitas, obviously a really strong team. Definitely gonna 2-0 the old Dignitas squad Novus Orsa, I think. Obey versus Sanguine. No need for explanation. Sanguine, in my opinion, right now might be the worst team. That or Elevate, but I think it's actually Sanguine. And Obey, probably the strongest team. Together with Energy, Valence Squad, and Dignitas, but that's pretty hard to call at this point. Eager definitely gonna definitely, not definitely, but I think they're gonna 2-0 Enemy. Unless Enemy actually picks up their game even more than they did last week, then this might be a split. Fantasy points, it's Flashpoint, man. As I said, I explained this earlier, depending on the Eager game. ALG versus Noble, I just hope that ALG takes away both games from Noble and just goes in with the hard 2-0, picking up their game compared to last game, because last week they actually sucked. And then Soar versus Luminosity Gaming, LG. I think LG is definitely gonna, well, not definitely, but most likely gonna take the 2-0 here. So this is my guesses based on what I saw last week. I did not watch everything. I watched most of it, and I liked what I saw in most games. Like, a lot of squads actually surprised me with how well they already adapted in that short of a time. Okay, whereas others really let me down, including ALG playing really bad. But these are the votes for this week. I hope this helps. Let's hope we voted well, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next week of SPL. I hope you enjoyed. I hope these votes are useful for you, and I'll see you guys later. Ciao.